Welcome back to Market Day Reports. I'm Scott Shellady. I still am Scott Shellady from the last time, the cow guy. And today is a big day. Obviously, if you're in the markets, you can tell that we've opened up sharply lower across the board when it comes to the grains, because when it rains, it does make grain. So we've been visited by an expert himself, Ben Hushon. He's on with us today to talk about these moves. Ben, we were just chatting before we went on. Walk me through what you think about this. Let's look at the corn real quick first. We'll let the people that aren't viewing and that are just watching or listening out there know what these prices are, but pretty much limit down across the board except for the July. And that's, I don't want to say expected, but what the weatherman's been telling me so far today, I understand. What do you think?
Well, Scott, good morning. I would tell you the marketing side is definitely not in my wheelhouse. Now, if you need to grow a lot of bushels and manage your expenses, then I'm your guy. But there's certainly rain does affect it, no question.
Yeah, it's a tough day when you're a producer. So if we can bring up the soybeans real quick, so everybody out there can see and hear as well. But that market is also sharply lower. They're not limit. But let's just say that corn was down 40 cents across the board. Let's go look. We've got the beans, August beans off 71 cents, Novi beans off 71 and a quarter cents, last at $13.20 and 3/4 cents. So that'll give you an idea of where we're at. I mean, we had spoken about technicals before with another guest, and we've broken to the lowest level as far as technical support of 13.32 in Novi beans. We're in the neighborhood there, but see if we can hang on to that level. So, Ben, I mean, what are your thoughts, concerns? What do you see when you look at these prices and the overall market going forward?
Well, again, Scott, welcome aboard. I'm pretty much here just to talk about what's happening in grain and in the crops in the Mid-Atlantic. And we've kind of pretty much been dealing this last week with low humidity, temperatures in the 80s. And, of course, that makes great wheat cutting weather. In our community along the Maryland-Pennsylvania line, it's all about July 4th is when you're baling straw, and that's what we did pretty much the whole community. And yields have been tremendous, which, of course, affects prices, as you know better than I do. We've started to harvest at 80 bushel. Now we're up in the 90, 100 bushel range. Great test weight. Pretty much running about 10 to 15% better yields than last year. So, Scott, I would say that also will be playing a role in prices as supply and demand is. We learned about that in middle school.
Yeah, right. Well, we're looking at some tape I think that you brought to us today. That looks fantastic. A beautiful weather and a beautiful landscape. All right, well, we're going to take a quick break, Ben. We'll be right back after this.